All right, Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I want to give a double honor to the elders and a special salutation to the brothers that are out teaching the truth and sincerity. All right. This is going to be a real quick lesson. It's just really just something that I had came across earlier today when I was looking up some stuff on Esau. Right. A lot of times when I look up, different things on Wikipedia, I'll go to stuff like that, words, that are highlighted that I don't really know what they mean. And I did that earlier today and ended up coming across something. Let's see here. The intertestamental period. I clicked on that, and I was reading on that, and I happened to look down, and I seen Hellenistic period. So I clicked on Hellenistic period, and right here Esau basically tells on himself, and he lets you know that he knows exactly who the Israelites are. He knows who the Bible was written to. He knows who Paul was writing to. All right, and he basically lets it be known right here. So it's Hellenistic period. It says the conquest of Alexander the Great in 330 BC not only brought the Jews under Grecian domination, all right, because the Greeks dominated the Jews after Alexander came into power. It says, see also Hellenistic Judaism, but also introduced the Greek language and the ideas throughout the ancient world. It says, due to Alexander's conquest, Hellenism was very prominent during the New Testament period, all right, during the time of Paul's writings, basically. It says, the Greek culture affected the Jews in particular. It says a lot of New Testament books of the Bible are written to the Hellenized Jews. All right. So they're already understanding that a lot of these books that Paul was writing were written to the Jews, but they were just Hellenized, meaning they were under the custom of the Greeks. All right. It says this was no resisting the Greek culture. It's the slide. There was no resisting the Greek culture. So powerful was this Hellenization that even after Rome conquered the Jews, the Greek culture still continued within the Roman Empire. And that's the reason why when Paul, in the book of Romans, as you see here, Romans 10 and 12, it says, for there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek. It says, for the same Lord over all is rich unto them. And then when you look at Jew and Greek, you look at the word for Greek, it's Hellen. All right. Same thing with the Galatians. All right. It says there's neither Jew nor Greek. There's neither bond nor free. It said there's neither male nor female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus, or Hamashiach Yahushua. When you look at the word Greek, you get the word Helen again. All right. So basically, he was telling them there's neither Jew nor Greek because they weren't Greeks. They were just living under the customs of the Greeks. They were really Israelites. All right. That just happened to be Hellenized. All right. Because you can see that it says the Greek culture affected the Jews in particular. That's why it says a lot of the New Testament books of the Bible are written to the Hellenized Jews, because it was basically telling those are the Gentiles, basically letting them know, look, you guys aren't Greeks, you guys are actually Jews. You're just living under those customs. All right. So that's all that was. And this is Esau basically letting you know that he knew. So, this wasn't a big lesson or anything. This was just something real quick, something that I had stumbled across. Brothers might have already saw that, but I just thought I'd bring it out. Shalom.